Good morning, Sherry, and welcome to Hometown Living.
Good morning, Kim. Thank you.
So for those that don't know about the ripple effect, tell us about the ripple effect and how it got started.
Well, it got started in the fall of 2014. I decided to form a choir that would be different from other choirs because it needed to serve a purpose. And that purpose is to celebrate diversity, honor our differences, and encourage acceptance, all through the healing power of music.
And so how many people do you have in the choir?
Right now we have more than 30 people, but when we first started, I set auditions, I held auditions, we advertised everywhere I was so excited, and nobody came. We even had snacks, Kim. Nobody came. So I put out a call to friends and family, gathered around 12 people back then, and now we've boosted ourselves up to over 30 people.
How many performances do you do a year?
We do 3 full concerts a year, but we also have what we call our giglets, where if folks ask us to come and sing at some sort of a celebration, we're always excited to do that.
Well, you know, I'm excited for you to celebrate 10 years because you made it through COVID. And that was such a trying time because you're all about gathering people together to perform. And we couldn't do that then. But you're still here. Tell me about that time.
Well, I like to say that in the 10 years that we've been together, we've probably been through at least 10 miracles. And that was one of them. We were literally silenced. Singing was deemed one of the most deadly activities ever. So for an entire year, we had to depend on virtual videos, virtual concerts. And luckily, the support that we have from the community, people tuned in. They were with us. They stuck with us. And as soon as we could get back on that stage, by golly, we did.
So tell me about the concert that you have coming up.
Well, it's going to serve as a timeline of the highs and lows, you know, starting out with nobody showing up to our performance at Carnegie Hall, to the COVID experience, all kinds of adversity that we met, but by golly, we made it through, and that is worth celebrating. And in fact, we're even going to have cake. Cake
I'm
to
there for
celebrate.
cake.
See, that's worth coming for.
So some of the music that you actually perform is original.
It is.
So tell me about that.
Well, for this particular concert, we're using a lot of music that I have written. Throughout these years, I've felt quite a few emotions along the way with the highs and lows, and it inspired me to write music that along the way we sang. And so we're going to do this big old mega mix at the end of the concert that is all music written by me.
What does it mean for you to be in this space? To go from 12 people, from nobody showing up, to 12 people, to all the people that have come and been a part of this choir and the audiences that you've entertained?
Well, I tell you, on the days when I start to doubt that we have made a difference in the last 10 years, all I have to do is look inward to the folks that have been a part of the choir. All along, I keep saying, we're going to be the facilitators for folks who come to us, for folks who come and tell their stories with us. But in actuality, we were the ones who have been transformed. Our lives have been changed forever.
I love that. So the concert's taking place at St. Mary's.
It
and
is.
It's at the Little Theater.
It is.
So it's kind of tricky to get there. How do we get there?
Okay, I think it's always a little daunting when you hear that a performance is on a campus.
Yes.
They're all sprawling. And Little Theater is within this campus of St. Mary's, so we're going to make sure that we have signs up along the way. We're actually going to have folks directing traffic, helping you find the parking lot, and from the parking lot, helping you find the building, and once you're in the building, how to find Little Theater. We're going to make it so easy.
So just real quick, one last question. What's your big dream for the choir?
Oh my goodness. Well, I would love to say to make it another 10 years. Wouldn't that be the best? We have hit so many milestones that I am just curious what happens around the corner, because it's always been something different, something that I didn't orchestrate, but it happened for us.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for what you do to entertain our community. I appreciate you. If you would like to learn more about the ripple effect, Just head over to rippleeffectchoir.org and don't forget to follow them on social media. Promotional consideration furnished by